nice time together. And I will start presenting you our volunteers today who will help us to have a great and productive meeting today. So I'm Aletheia Melo, and I will be your Toastmaster of the day. And we have Bruno Rabelo. He will be our timer, and he will keep us compromised with our agenda. So Bruno, please explain us how you make your whole today. And guys, help me welcome Bruno Rabelo. Where are you?
Hello.
To show us your colors?
Yes. So, I stand today. My job is remind our speaker how much time for speech. So, in the running up the time, I will show the green background like that.
Cool.
And the middle of the time, the yellow, and when finish the time, the red one. So back to you, Aletheia.
Thank you, Bruno. So please, all speakers, just pin the Bruno, the screen Bruno, please. And now we have our accounter. It's Fabio Bueno. He's recent members. Thank you, Fabio, for that. So let's to explain us your whole today. Guys, a warm welcome to Fabio. Thank you, Fabio. The stage is yours.
Hi guys, thank you very much. Hope you're all doing well. So I'll be your counter for this afternoon. I really hope that I do it well. So basically, counter will be counting. I will be counting your filler words like oh, a, things like that. So thank you very much.
Sorry guys, Maya Multi is fighting with me. So now let me say that Laura will be our grammar today, but after I will give her some minutes to explain her whole. And I'm talking about topic tables today. It's the funniest part of the meeting. And Akiko, I never know her. Akiko Yamagami will do it for us. And I really encourage you to participate and challenge yourself to drive forward to next level. So please do it for yourself. And after we have general evaluator. It's doing by King Gibson. He will pay attention all details in our meeting. In the end, he will deliver feedback. It will our huge gift today because all the time we can improve our meeting with this report. So thank you, King. And now let's know our word of the day. So Lara, please, you are here. The stage is yours. She's our recent member too. Lara?
Thank you, Aletheia.
Oh, thank you. A warm applause to her, please.
Good afternoon, all. As a grammarian, I'll be paying attention to all of your speeches and taking notes on what you need to improve and also the good grammar you did when you did well in grammar. And also for the word of the day, we have compromise. It can be either a noun or a verb. As a noun, it means an agreement made between two people or groups. And as an example, we have, in any relationship, you have to make compromises. As a verb, it means to accept standards that are lower than is desirable. As an example, we were not prepared to compromise on safety. I encourage you all to use it during your speeches, and good luck. Thank you, Aletheia.
Thank you, Laura. So I really encourage you to use it because the word of the day help us to be capable to organize our thoughts when something new arrives in our minds. So just use it. And now we will start the first part of our meeting, and we have 3 lovely prepared speeches. And the first one will be our Luis. I'm so proud of you, Luis. I love his speech always. So Luis Freire da Silva, his pathways is about presentation mastery, and his project is Understand Your Communication Style. His evaluator will be Ashley Willings from Rio Toastmasters. Thank you, Ashley. And his title is 4 Styles, 4 Humors. And he has between 5 to 7 minutes to deliver it. Luis, come on, come in. I don't know. It's your stage. Please, guys, help me welcome Luis with round applause.
Thanks, Aletheia. Hi, everybody. A couple devoted special attention and affection to a pet cat. When they went on a long vacation, they left the cat in the care of the maid. After a few days, the maid called and asked how the cat was doing. The maid then replied, "Your cat died." The madam, nervous and desperate, panicked. The husband, shocked, rebuked the maid, telling her that she should have been more sensitive, more careful in breaking the news. He so instructed her in a more subtle way to convey such events. You could start by saying, "The cat climbed on the roof." Then you would say that it lost balance. Then it fell off the roof, was severely injured, and finally ended up dying. So the compromise about this more sensitive way of speaking. Weeks later, while still on vacation, the lady called the maid again and asked if everything was okay. The maid carefully replied, "Things are going very well, but your mother climbed on the roof." I was never exactly accused of being rude, but I have been told a few times that I'm very direct. For instance, I can remember when I simply told an intern that had come up with an idea that he could try at will, but it was not going to work. I honestly thought that I was being gentle because I have allowed him to try. I have also been warned by colleagues for criticizing and quickly showing the shortcomings of my boss's ideas. I improved this aspect as I got to understand my own personality and that of other people. And I had recently another repertoire game when I learned about Toastmasters 4 communication styles. Many of you must have already come across the 4 humor theory. It is an old understanding of human temperament that is generally considered outdated by modern psychology. But I really like it because I find it useful and very rich in symbolism. I'm going to use it today to talk about the 4 communication styles. This theory is also linked with the 4 elements: fire, air, water, and earth. The first style of communication is direct. It would correspond to the choleric temperament, represented symbolically by fire. This is a result-oriented person who wants to solve the problem and, in the case of a speech, send the message. By the fire as a symbol, you must imagine that there is a certain tendency to the person to be kind of fiery. And in fact, this style can sometimes be considered a little aggressive. Many times people expect to be introduced more subtle to certain subjects. And many may be offended or even shocked if you are so direct, like in the cat joke. The second style of communication is initiating. It would be one corresponding to the sanguine temperament, represented symbolically by the air. The sanguine is only known to being the good guy, the life of the party. In the style of communication, the key here is contact. Contact with other people. Communication is here fundamentally a relationship between the counterparts. So it's necessary to establish a good connection. I often lack that style when I approach people very directly, many times not even greeting them. Did you sleep with me? No. So first, good morning. The third style of communication is supportive, corresponding to the phlegmatic temperament, represented by the symbol of the water. This temperament is the most calm and tranquil. The water is usually still, humble, always looking for the lowest places and adapting to the container. In the corresponding communication style, the key is to understand the other and to adapt. Water can even serve as a mirror. So this type of people help us to reflect. They are excellent listeners. Finally, the last style of communication is the analytical one, corresponding to the melancholic temperament and to the earth as a symbol. The key here is the underlying idea. It is problematizing. It often focuses on the unspoken, the thing that is between the lines, the hidden premises. What does that mean? What's the point of that? They are questioning people. They need facts and figures. They cannot tolerate inconsistencies. We need to understand not only what our communication style is, but mainly that of other people dealing with us. In general, if I am with someone direct, I can simply be direct. If I am with someone who is initiating, I must establish a friendly and relaxed atmosphere, breaking the initial ice. If I am with someone who is supportive, I'm fine, because he will adapt himself. But I must be sure to leave the person calm and relaxed. There are people who don't like to be taken out of their place. We should not press them. Finally, if I am with someone analytic, it's better to make sure my story makes sense and is based on reality. Likewise, it's necessary to know what each one is looking for. A choleric person seeks result. When you ask him for something, show him how it will solve a problem or achieve a result. The sanguine one seeks connection. Show how pleasant it will be and the best for everyone. The phlegmatic one seeks peace. Show how it will make everyone more relaxed. The melancholic one seeks consistency. Show how it makes sense. These are the 4 communication styles as taught by Toastmasters, and the 4 temperaments as formulated by Hippocrates more than 2,500 years ago. I hope this can help you all to have a balanced humor and a balanced communication style. Thank you very much.
Wow, Luis, thank you. Such an incredible speech. You always deliver something interesting and smart. Thank you so much. I love this argue about communication. I don't know yet mine, and I have to do my product like that, like yours. I will inspire in you. Thank you a lot. The next one should be Ana Paula, but she didn't hear yet. Yes? Someone can see her? Alessandro?
No, she's not here.
Yet. So let's start. Alauzi, are you ready to do it now? Yes?
Feedback for Luis.
Oh, yes.
Feedback for
Sorry.
Luis.
I forget my slides, so I get lost a bit. So, just a minute. We have now a form on chat. Thank you, Alessandro. So please, Bruno, could you mark 1 minute and let me know when 1 minute is passed? Guys, if you want, please leave some feedback to Luis. It is really important. It's a gift to him. And it's so nice when we are, after the meeting, we have a lot of mails in our box. It's so cute. to hear something lovely and productive as well. So 1 minute. Oh yes, good remind. Our guests can do it as well. So you can do it during our meeting. Okay? Thank you, Bruno. So let me share my screen again. Ana Paula, not yet. So let's start with Alauzi. Hi, Alauzi. Welcome. Alauzi, her pathway is innovative planning. Her project today will be introduction to Toastmasters mentoring. Her evaluator will be André Sacchi. And the title, I'm so curious about it. Empower woman and girls. Gosh. And she has between 5 and 7 minutes to deliver it. So please help me welcome Alauzi with round applause. The stage is yours, Alauzi. Arrasa.
Let me pin Bruno. Yeah. Okay, now. I decided I will encourage more women around me to speak up. Make sure they know the value of their opinion. Empowering women starts with you. Show your support for women around you. Show them they matter. Remind them they are strong. Changing narratives for women and girls and seeing real change is a team effort. You know, I'm an empowered woman. Do you know why? The reason is that I had other women supporting me all my life. They gave me opportunities that allowed me fully to realize all my capacities. The first one, and for sure, the most influential, was my mom. My mom is a policewoman that is retired nowadays. So you can imagine the gender inequality environment she worked for in a long time. Maybe because of that, she always encouraged me to be my authentic self, to express my opinions, to express my ideas. She also gave me the best education she could. And thanks to this good education, nowadays I have a good job and a reasonable income. Unfortunately, this is not the reality for the majority of women in our society. Because of that, it's necessary to empower and to fight, to empower women and to fight against the lack of empowerment. My proposals are to secure equal rights for women and girls and to challenge gender narratives with simple actions. Let's go to them. I will disseminate around me that every empowered woman should help to keep a girl in school. Do you know that there are some institutions where you can sponsor a poor child on his or her studies? Education is crucial for empowering women. Learning helps women help themselves and break the shackles of exclusion. One study of 60 countries estimates that the economic loss from not educating girls at the same levels of boys totals $90 billion per year. So it's really important to educate our girls. There is an African proverb that I love. It says like this: when you educate a boy, you train a man. But when you educate a girl, you train a village. This, my friend, it's not just true. This is measurable. For example, women, they are more likely to spend their earnings on health and education, investing up than 90% in this way, compared to men that it's 30-40%. This spending creates a potential ripple effect throughout society and across generations. Okay, maybe some of these women around me will say, oh, I don't have money to keep a girl in school. So I will tell them, okay, what do you think about helping to change gender narratives in your daily activities, in your behavior, especially on social media? If you pay attention on TV, on social medias, in magazines, women are constantly exposed in negativity by standards of beauty, standards of behavior, standards of the clothes they use, and others. So yeah, we can do something. We can lift those women up by taking position against this negativity, against negative comments that we see online, that we see at work, at job. We can do that. In sum, empowering women depends on me and depends on you. My next step will to do a research to find places and people in Brazil that really empowers women. What I will do, I will join them, I will learn with them, and again, I will spread all these ideas. And you, what are you going to do to change this lack of women's empowerment? Come, join me. Be compromised with my proposals. Thank you so much.
Hello, my goodness, I feel more stronger right now. Wow, such a beautiful speech. I'm so happy and so proud of you. My God. So thank you for that. So guys, we have another minute to leave to her some feedbacks, some gifts. So Bruno, could you please mark 1 minute again and let me know? Thank you. Okay, thank you, Bruno. Thank you all. So Ana Paula had some issues on her job, so today we have 2 speeches. So Bruno, could you please tell us the time? We need to know if they are eligible today.
Yes, Luis Freire, speech in 6 minutes and 37 seconds. allow speech 5 minutes and 56 seconds. So two speeches are able to vote.
Perfect, Bruno. Thank you so much. So, Alessandro, could you please launch the vote? Oh, so cool. Thank you, all guests. You can vote too. Oh, today is hard. Alessandro, everybody voted?
We have.
So just let
We
me
have
know.
more 2 people to vote.
Okay, so
2 more, but you can move on.
I will keep going, yes. So now we have the second part of the meeting, and it's so cool and the funniest part. So I need some help to welcome Akiko to be our table talks of the day. Please, Akiko, the stage is yours. Just let all to know how about your whole today and time, and I encourage you all to use the word of the day. Alessandro put the words on his screen, so today it's easier. Thank you. Please, Akiko, the stage is yours. Come on.
Okay, thank you, Alidea. Let me share my screen. Okay. Okay. Can you see my screen? Yeah. Okay. So thank you, Miss Toastmaster, and good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters, and all our guests. Like Aliteria mentioned my name is Akiko. Today I have a lot of pleasure to host one of the most exciting part of the meeting, the table topic session. This is a session where you have the chance of thinking at the drop of the hat and thinking on your feet and delivering the speech without practicing. Everybody can join the part of the meeting, especially members without roles and our guest. All of you are free to join. The speakers have time to think before start speaking, so that they can structure their speech, and they are going to conclude the speech. They can think before starting. But once they start speaking, we have a time frame of from 1 to 2 minutes. When 1 minute has passed, our timer Bruno will show green, and then yellow at 1.5, and then red at 2 minutes. So now I would like a volunteer who unneeds themselves and be our first person to speak. So
I can go, Akiko.
Oh, good, Alessandro. Thank you for your help. Okay. So, Alessandro, thank you so much. So, for you, my question is, what is your favorite season and why? You have a time frame from 1 to 2 minutes, and then you can think before start speaking, and you're encouraged to use the word of the day, compromise. Over to you, Alessandro.
Thank you, Akiko. Thanks so much. So my favorite season of the year always is winter and autumn, because I really like to be in the summer, see the flowers during the spring, but there's something about summer that I don't like so much, because when you are really hot, It's so difficult to cool down your body, even if you have a cold room, or if you don't have as I have now here, a wall split air conditioner. But during the winter, I can just hug someone. I can go under a blanket. I can set a fire on and be near to that. I love food here in Brazil during the winter. The Festa Junina, our São João party, it's amazing. I love pamonha, I love curau, I love canjica. So it's really easy for me to see winter as the best season of the year. Even in the abroad, like Japan, Europe, when you have really, really cold winter, I love the clothes that you use. Myself, I'm really not a cold guy, so I don't even have a jacket. I have none because I can't feel cold. But when I was in Vancouver in 2001, I was amazed with the end of the winter and almost the start of the spring. And I could feel a little bit of the cold there, and I love it. So I hope that someday I can be in Europe again, enjoy some cold during the winter, or go down South America in Argentina, in Chile, because I know they have great place there, and I can even go climb mountains and do snowboarding. Thank you so much.
Oh, great, great. Thank you, Alessandro. I'm so happy to share. We can share the joy of very nicely wrapped with a nice clothes, and when it's chilly outside. But it was interesting. I thought you know how to handle the hotness in the summer, but I didn't know you are so weak for the hotness, even though you're originally from Brazil. Thank you for sharing your preference. Great, great. So, who's gonna my second speaker? Alex. I believe, Alex, you raise your hand, right? And then you're from Canada,
yes,
if I remember.
Yes, I am.
Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for joining. So let me share my screen to show my question for you. Okay. Oops. That doesn't work.
What's your favorite season and why? No?
This is for you. Oh, it's not for you.
Okay.
Imagine.
Okay.
Maybe you can.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what my favorite Portuguese. I can answer that. Maybe. That's no problem.
Or Alex, if it's possible, you can exchange to your native language.
I'll tell you, I can answer that question. I can answer the question. There's no problem. So my favorite Portuguese phrase to spread to the world is bom dia. Bom dia.
Okay, over to you.
It's a beautiful, beautiful Portuguese phrase. And I have many Portuguese neighbors. So whenever I see anybody, I say bom dia. And if they're from Brazil, from Portugal, from Açores, wherever they are, I love to say that word. There's some other Portuguese phrases that I like. How about sardinas? Delicious food, sardinas. Or let's see what else. Difficult for me to see the time, so you'll have to tell me when it's 1 minute or 2 minutes, Madam Topics Master. What are some other great words? How about capoeira? Ooh, capoeira. That's a good word. How about samba? Samba, yay. Okay. Da 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 da. Go for me, panima da 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 da. How am I doing for time, Madam Topics Master? Can you tell me? Because I can't see. You'll have to tell me. I'm going to keep talking until you tell me it's green.
You're on green.
All right.
It's a green.
Green.
Thank you, Alex.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Alex. It's
Back
so,
to you,
so
Madam
wonderful.
Topics Master.
Thank you so much. It was very, very pleasure. As a resident in Brazil, you mentioned a lot of Portuguese word, and especially I really like the sardinha. It's very tasty for me. Thank you. So, Taima, do we have space for more speakers?
Yes, Akiko. Yes.
Okay. Then
Just
let's
go.
keep on. So it's gonna be the next. Oh, it was so much fun. Okay, I see you. Yasser, right?
Yes, I'm Yasa. Yeah.
Hi, nice to meet you, Yasser. Let me share
Thank you.
my. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, let me share. So my question for you is this. Oh, sorry. So, do you prefer to watch movies in a theater or in the comfort of your own home, and why? But I believe I showed the question 4 as well. So you can choose from this one or this one. When was the last time you tried something new? Which do you prefer to speak about? Movie or something new?
Both questions is good, but okay, you choose one. So I can gather my ideas here. So which one?
Thank you. So over to you.
This one? The question 4? Okay.
If it's okay.
Yeah. When was the last time I tried something new? Usually, everyone, if he don't try and start something new, he will be in some way like somebody died. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, I just want to tell you that I'm always easily feeling boring. So usually I'm trying every time something new. For today, this question, I like it because for today, just come in my idea that I will start as a hobby, new hobbies that go for diving. Then really I call one coach and I book appointment to go for this course from tomorrow. So this is new thing, I will do it tomorrow. But last thing I do it before, it will be, I attend the English Toastmaster. I am Arabic and I am in Arabic Toastmaster. I just joined English Toastmaster last month. So this is the new thing. I did it recently. And I really like the English because the English is the language of the all worldwide. Recently, I found in my inbox in Instagram, somebody invite me to attend meeting in Brazil. Brazil is so far from my hometown. It's almost 24 hours. So it's like I am meeting always new people, new person, and this was exciting. Back to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you so much, Yasa. It was so great, so beautiful. I'm so happy. You are so brave, challenging something new every day. And because of your braveness, I could meet you. Nice to meet you. Thank you for joining. Okay, so maybe we can keep going, right? Okay. So, anybody raise their hand for me? I can see you, all of you. Please. Oh, great. I have 3 people. How can I choose? Wow, thank you. So, sorry, it's because I'm the master of this session. I think I have a right to choose. I had an eye contact with our guest, Angelina. So I would like to invite her. Please let me invite her, Angelina. Okay, so Angelina, let me share my screen again. I'm so happy. Lots of people raise their hand. Okay, your question from me is, what's the last purchase? What was the last thing you purchased, and are you happy for that? Over to you.
First of all, thank you very much, Topic Master Akiko. It's very difficult to answer this question without compromising my delivery of this speech, because recently I didn't purchase a lot of things. I think that the last thing that I purchased was, let me think. I suppose that it was the book. Yes, it was the book. This is the book in Português, yes, Inteligência do Carisma. And I really like this book. I really like the information that I could find in this book. And in general, the things that I more frequently purchase are books. I love books. I try to read them before purchasing new one, but it's difficult to me. When I see the store, always I enter there and I purchase something new. But yes, so the last thing that I purchased was this book. I can recommend to all of you guys. And yeah, I don't know what I should say more without compromising my time, but I will. Oh yes, thank you, timer. Thank you very much. And back to you, Akiko.
Oh, thank you, Angelina. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your purchase. It's so interesting for me, maybe for lots of people, to know what the people are buying. And I agree, but books is the best, nice balance of invest and then gain. And then I'm so interested the topic you chose. Maybe I want to know more if we have time to talk. Okay, so Bruno, can I keep going?
Yes, one more.
One more. So I have actually two more people who raised the hand, but if you are not chosen, please don't feel bad. You have something like after the meeting. But the second person I had an eye contact is Alfonso. I believe he is our guest. Let's welcome him. Hello, Alfonso. Thank you for raising your hand and joining the table topic session.
Thank you.
So I will share my screen to you. Oh, it's exciting. Oh, I want to know your recommendation actually. So what applications are in your smartphone and which app do you recommend us to use? So Alfonso, over to you.
Okay. Thank you very much for inviting me. This is the very first time I'm in an online club outside my country. So, and the first time I'm in a club, an English-speaking club. So it's very exciting. And I will tell you that in my smartphone, I have so many applications. I try to use English speaking and other languages apps, but the one that I use most and I will recommend you to use, it's called Day One. It's a journal app, and I used to write every day at night the most important things I did during the day. And I like this application because I can share my writing and I can record messages, I can record my thoughts, and I can add pictures and videos, and it's a very practical app. So if you would like to try, the app is called Day One, and I really enjoy using it. That's what I can tell. Thank you.
Thank you, Alfonso. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Firstly, you raised your hand, and then secondly, you shared very informative information that day one. That because journaling of this under the pandemic is make us very peaceful. That activity, one of the activity. So thank you for sharing that very good information.
Thank you.
Okay, so the plan was changed. So Maria Clara, I believe you raise your hand, and then maybe suddenly change the plan. So maybe you feel unease. So are you ready to? Are you okay to?
Yes, sure, no problem. You can do it.
Thank you. So Maria Clara, because I made unease you by the prompt change of the plan, and I didn't prepare more questions. So I have some advantage to you. The question you already saw. Let's go back to this one. Can you tell me, do you prefer to watch movies in a theater or in the comfort of your own home, and why? Over to you.
Okay, good evening, everybody. First of all, I love watch movies, okay? So for me, it's, I have compromised with myself to watch movies in English, in another language, as example, French. And it's awesome to know that, but where I should watch my movies? I love to go to the movies, to the cinema or to the theater, and it's awesome. But the most important to me, it's not to watch it in the cinema or to watch it at home. But what I really love in the movie is the popcorn. The popcorn is the most important part of the movie, and and I prefer to watch with someone that I like it. For example, a friend or my daughter or my husband or something like that. And what more? And especially I love romantic movies. I love to cry during the movies, and most of the time who is watching with me, they are laughing about myself, but what I can do. And what more? I think that's it.
Oh, great. You're the star, Maria Clara. Thank you for your speech. I totally stole my heart when you changed the subject into popcorn. If you're in a party and then we meet for the first time, then you made that speech, I totally fall in love with you. That kind of person, I always admire. You make something very simple topic, very interesting thing. Thank you for sharing your speech. Oh, I have so much. I had a breast. Yeah, thank you so much. I want to thank everybody who joined this session. It was totally interesting, and then a lot of joy, listening to all of you. Thank you so much. And then I'm going to hand over the meeting now to the Toastmaster of the day, Ariteria. Over to you.
Thank you, Akiko. It was so nice. Thank you so much. You're always so cute. So now let me share with you again my screen. And now we are going to have our report, our timing report. Please, Bruno, could you please tell us the timing of all participated on table topics, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, Alessandro, speech in 1 minute and 50 seconds. Alex, 1 minute and 26 seconds. Yasser, 1 minute and 58 seconds. Angelina, 1 minute and 8 seconds. Afonso, 1 minute and 1 second. And Maria Clara, 1 minute and 15 seconds.
So perfect. Everybody is eligible to be voted.
Yeah.
Perfect. Alessandro, could you please? I don't know. Yes, our pool. Please, guys, guests too. Just vote in your favorite speech. Oh, today is so hard. Let me know. Thank you, Alison. Do you put all name and subject together? Oh, it's make our life easier. Thank you. Everybody voted. Oh.
You can move on. We still have 5 more people to vote, but you can move.
Okay. I will. So now we have our, oh gosh, our evaluators feedback part. So it's the most important part for all speakers. So let me start with Ashley Williams from Gringo, Rio de Janeiro. So Ashley, thank you so much for coming. And today she's gonna evaluate Luiz Freire da Silva, and she has between 2 and 3 minutes to deliver it. So Ashley, the stage is yours, guys. Please help me. Welcome, Ashley.
Thank you, Atel, for introducing me. I would like to start off with saying that Luis is on the pathway of presentation mastery, and his project for today is understanding your communication style. The objective of his speech is to share his communication style and his impact on the professional and personal relationship. And I just want to say that Luis did just that. And he even took it a step further, and he explained how to react to each communication style. So I want to say congratulations, Luis. You reached the objective of your presentation. He also articulated perfectly today in his presentation. It was very clear and informative. I heard everything, I understood everything that Luis said. I love that he started out his speech with a story that is very relatable, that about correcting his boss or co-worker in a time that is not the most correct way to correct someone, and we all have done something like that, and you have to take a step back and say, oh, probably it wasn't the right way to do that. So Luis, your story was great. Also, I'm glad that Luis did his speech standing. A lot of persons are afraid of doing the speech standing, but you stepped out of the box and did that. But I would love that you took more advantage of standing. While you're standing, I could see most of your thorax, and you didn't use a lot of gestures. I wish that you had used more gestures while you were presenting. And also, I wish that your camera was at eye level, because while you were standing, you're looking down at the camera. And I think that took a little bit away from your speech. If it was at eye level, I think you could connect more with your audience. What else? Also, I wish you had used a little bit more vocal variation while you're telling the stories, while in your speech, especially at the beginning, while you were telling about your boss and your co-worker, that the intern that you were correcting. If you had just a little bit more variation in your voice while you were telling that story, I think it would be the cherry on top for your speech. The lighting in your room was great. I could see your face clearly, so I want to give you congratulations on that. And I would like to challenge you to have a more impactful conclusion. Overall, Louis' speech was very informative and entertaining, and I can't wait to hear your next speech. Hopefully I'll be there. giving the word back to Atia.
Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Ashley, because all your feedback probably will help a lot Luis to improve himself and his skills. Thank you so much to be so deeply. So now let's start again my share my screen, sorry. And now we have Angelina Bejgrowicz. She's from Poland. So her surname is so difficult. Please, Angelina, sorry if I did some mistakes. And she coming from Debatemasters from São Paulo. Thank you to coming. And she will evaluate the... Hey guys, sorry. I'm doing... Sorry, Angelina, we hadn't Ana Paula. Sorry, guys. André Sack will be our evaluator now. Sorry for that. Kim, please. Sorry. Our evaluator now will be André Sack. And he will deliver his evaluative from to Alaúzi Pires. And he has between 2 and 3 minutes to do it. So please, André, the stage is yours. A warm applause to him, guys. Thank you.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Alaúzi and fellow Toastmasters. Alaúzi, your path is innovative planning. You're on the third level, and the purpose of your project is to practice developing and presenting a proposal. You chose to speak about a proposal for empowering women, and I think you nailed it. It was a truly exceptional speech. You excelled at so many points, levels, that it is going to be kind of impossible to talk about it, to talk about all of them in 3 minutes. Starting with the choice of the topic, it is still a necessary theme to talk about. Congratulations on the pick. I believe that for a speech to be truly good, it has to be part of you, part of what you believe, part of your life. Otherwise, it's just rumbling noise. And your speech was you. I know it might sound a little creepy, but one of the things I really enjoy, one of my many sins, is going after people's information, and Google is great for that. I found out, for instance, that you have an incredible academic history. You even talked about it in your last speech. You went to Stanford, one of the most prestigious universities in the world, and you work for a government agency that promotes the expansion of higher education in Brazil. And of course, academic and professional success are not the only traits of empowered women, but they are really important ones. And it goes without saying that you are a truly empowered woman. And it was great to learn the backstages of that empowerment process, the influence of your mother, for example. So congratulations for that as well. Your tone of voice was excellent, loud and clear. You smiled throughout the whole presentation, which always brings a nice touch to the speech. You probably didn't see it, but most of the people watching you were smiling back, mimicking you. So you connected not only through your story, but also through your smile. Your gestures were well used. Their choice was coherent with your words. All of us have a lot to learn from you here as well. Your use of the English language was very good. There were some minor pronunciation issues that are common to most of us, like countries, when you should have said countries. But anyways, your standing, which is an important way to practice for when the meetings are no longer virtual. You called people for action. Let's go room for improvement. This is my very first evaluation, and in this aspect, you made my job really difficult. You actually compromised it. I was so engaged in your speech that I'll really have to look harder. I noticed that you were a bit nervous, which is absolutely normal. And I promise I will watch it again. And if I find something, I'll send it to you. So congratulations. again, I hope to really hear more about the proposal in the future. Back to you, Aletheia.
Thank you, Andre. I'm so proud of you because your feedback is part of your level. So now you are almost ready. So thank you so much. And it was so deeply and kind. Probably it will encourage Alauzi to keep going. Thank you so much. So now, Bruno, please let us know their time.
Yes, Ashley, they did 2 minutes and 56 seconds, and André Sack, 3 minutes and 27 seconds. So everybody is able to vote.
Perfect. Let me see if you have already. Oh, yes, the vote, please. Let us know your preferred evaluator. Oh, cool. So now we have another report about all the meeting, and our accountant will be Fabia. It's one of the best report today. So help me welcome Fabia. The stage is yours. Thank you, Fabia. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. So this is the moment of truth. So for the but you did an amazing job. So for the prepared speeches, Luis, he mentioned 2 A words, and Alauzi 3 A words, basically and O. So for the topic master, Akiko, she mentioned 3 A words, Alessandro, known, Alex, 5 times, he did it five times the A words, Yasser, just 1 A word, Angelina, 3 times, Alfonso, just 1 A word, and Maria Clara, 4 A words. It's basically it was really A. The report timer, Bruno Rabelo, no A or words, bravo. For the feedback, Ashley, 2 A words, and Andre, just 2 A words as well. You did an amazing job, and I think you all deserve a round of applause. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Fabia. Great job. Because it's so important when we know exactly the few words we have done. So perfect report. Thank you so much. And now, let me share again my screen. And now we have our grammar. So Laura, please come let with us our mistakes or not, our good useful words as well. She has 4 minutes to deliver his report. So Laura, the stage is yours. Guys, a warm applause for her. Come on.
Thanks, Aletheia. Actually, I'm in awe. You did great today, really. I actually wasn't able to keep track of all the good points, but I have noted them, and I'm going to share my screen with you so that you can see if I don't have the time to tell you about all of them. Okay, can you see it? Yes, okay. So the use of the word of the day, I noted Alauzi, Alessandro, and Angelina used it. I might have missed some. It's my first time being a grammarian. So if you did and I missed it, I'm sorry. But for those who did, great job. Also, I'd like to point out some great use of English. Luis used the word outdated, which is great. Yasser correctly used the word attending, which he used in attend meeting. Ashley used relatable. and also I can't wait to. And André used for instance and throughout, which is really rare for Brazilians to use. Now, a few points to improve. I divided them between pronunciation and grammar. I noticed that many people, and this is not this only word, it's many words which have this R sound. Instead of saying roll, you said whole, and it happened again and again, and it might confuse the person who's hearing. And also the difference between there and they are. If you say there, it's the possessive pronoun, and it's not the subject plus verb they are. So please keep in mind that. Also, it happened a lot of times with a lot of words. Watch, thank, help, speech. It's the thing that we Brazilians do a lot, all of the time. We put a little I on the end, watchy, thanky, helpy, and it's completely normal. We all do that. It's just a little something to help you make your words flow easily. Also, I saw a good reminder. Someone said it's a good remind. Remind is the verb. Encourage, the pronunciation should be not enco, which is an open vowel. It was, I believe, Alauzi who said gal, which is informal. Not wrong, just informal. We also have himself. It's also another mistake that Brazilians make. We don't pay attention at all to the M and N sounds. We just think, oh, it doesn't matter, because in Portuguese, it really doesn't. But in English and in many other languages too, if you don't pronounce the M sound, if you don't say himself and you say himself, it goes a bit awkward. And regarding grammar, I saw someone saying, I love watch movies. You have to put the preposition to. I love to watch movies, or the I love watching movies. Also, there was during table topics, they're laughing at myself. Actually, you are the one who can laugh at yourself. The others laugh at you. And the last one, it's thank you for coming, the preposition, and they said thank you to coming. So there are a few more I'll send you in the chat later, but that's all for now. Thank you.
Thank you, Lara. Such a rich report. Thank you so much. So after, please share with us in our group, WhatsApp group, please. So, wow, so wow. Let me share with you my screen again. So now we have, wow, our general evaluator. Kim Gibson was all the time pay attention in all details today. Oh gosh, come on, Kim, the stage is yours. Please, guys, help me welcome him with a round of applause. He deserves. Thank you, Gui.
Alatea, can you stop sharing the screen, please? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. Loud and clear, Kim. Loud and clear.
Thank you so much. Guys, I'm gonna give a report about the meeting in general. So let's get going. Thank you, Alatea, for introducing me. The meeting agenda was sent beforehand, which is awesome. The communication with the new members and guests, I saw that. So many new members, many guests participated in this meeting, especially during the table talks. The slides presentation, it was thorough. Yeah, it was present all over the meeting. It was nice. And there was time for the feedback form and the voting process. So every technicality they were applied during the meeting, throughout the meeting. The Toastmaster of the day, Alatea, you gave previous information about the speeches, so we knew about the topic they were going to talk about. That was good.
You fostered up the audience to applaud, and it is always important to do that. You also fostered the word of the day. You repeated it over and over again so people would use the word of the day. And you made a little confusion about the evaluator, but then you noticed it, then you changed your mind, and then you corrected yourself so you could go back on track. It was nice because we also face some challenges in the way, and the important thing is to know how to get back on track, not to get overthinking about it, so you can lose track of what you're doing. Yeah, so that's nice. And Aletheia, I have a suggestion for you. You used a lot of expressions like this, so deeply. Oh, you were so deeply about this. Deeply is an adverb, and we only use this after a verb. So you said deep, you felt deeply about something. But when you say a person, you are deep. The person is deep. Okay, so don't confuse deep and deeply when you talk about this. Okay. Enough about this, table topics. The speech timing was set by Akiko right in the end, right in the beginning. And so it was very clear for everybody, the timing. I was not sure about the theme. I didn't pay so much attention, but the questions seemed to be a little bit not so connected with each other. So I think it was like a broader theme. Yeah, but you can correct me later about this. The word of the day was reinforced by Akiko. She asked for participants to volunteer themselves. Yeah, she asked them to raise their hands. It was very nice. And she used her secret weapon. She used her cuteness to convince people to participate. It worked. Congratulations on that, Akiko. I could see the audience was more motivated to participate more than usual in your table topics. And the communication with the timer was awesome. You were always checking the time, yes, to see if you had more room to ask for people to come. So my suggestion for you, you may call a person instead of waiting for someone to volunteer. Yeah, I think it's also a valid tactic. And maybe you can have some connection among the questions you ask the people in the table talks, like a big picture thing, so everything is connected, interconnected. And in the end, guys, the poll that you showed everybody to vote, there were lots of mistyped words, a lot of typos in the, maybe there was a few time to write the words, yes, but the sentences, they were a little bit, how do I say? Sloppy. It was a little bit sloppy. Okay. Timer. Bruno, well done. Excellent. Akiko and Bruno, you should compete for Toastmasters Cute Person of the Day. I think it was a tie, but you both did excellent jobs and you were very, very cute doing this. Congratulations. The accounter, Fabia. Fabia, okay, you did the feedback about how many words people said, yes, and they could improve that. But maybe you could be more specific about what they were, the specific words they said as filler words. I may be mistaken, but I just heard a words, and that made me feel a little bit confused about what were these a words. Okay, only a sounds. I was not sure about that, but nice job counting the words. They
Wow, his connection.
I think
we are
to use
between us. Oh,
I'm sorry, what?
Your connection.
My connection is unstable?
Yes, a bit, but you are right here with us. So just keep going.
All right. She also mentioned, for instance, that's a very nice term to use instead of for example. Yes. And I would include in this list what Andres said. He said, it goes without saying. That's a very nice expression he used in his speech, and I think it's nice to add this to the vocabulary. A reminder for you guys, they are, when we put it together, has the same pronunciation as there. So they are there. And the possessive pronoun, there, has the same. There are 3 words, they are homophones. They have the same pronunciation, okay? There, there, there. Nice job stressing the difference between am and am in English. People confuse it, and you shouldn't, guys. It's very different. When I go to the United States, my name's not King. My name is Kim. It makes all the difference. Yes, am and am, they are totally different in English. The evaluators, Ashley, very nice introduction, clear introduction. You use the sandwich technique to give feedback, which makes the person receiving more comfortable, yeah, with the bad news that will come after. And you challenge the person on how to improve in the end. I think this challenge part is key to give feedback. So congratulations, Ashley. Andrea, nice introduction as well. You also use the sandwich technique, and you really connected with the presenter. I could see you were all heart about this, and you could see a nice example. We could see a nice example of active listening when we saw Andrea talking, but because he really connected with the speech, and he reminded the speaker about the pronunciation of country. Many people in Portuguese will say country. Country is not a word, it's country, okay? So nice done this. And in the end, he said there was room for improvement. That is also a nice expression to say, room for improvement. And he gave some challenge for the presenter to work on. So nicely done, André. I loved it. Really, really nice. And guys, that's it. That's my first time doing this job. I just saw Bruno turned red, which means he's mad at me. He's angry. And I'm going to stop talking right now. Back to you, Alatea. See you.
My goodness, King. Oh gosh, I'm so proud of you all, guys. My God. Thank you so much. It's too much than I expected. Thank you so much. Let me share again my... Oh, it's our photo time. So please, if you can open your camera and give us your best smile. Alessandro, could you do it for us? Oh, let me stop to share. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, guys. Such a beautiful photo today.
Got a view. Edmilson, if you can turn on your camera, Edmilson. Okay, let's move on. Remember to look into your camera and not into your face. Okay, Edmilson is joining us. 1 second. Okay, go. 3, 2, 1. One more.
Okay.
Perfect.
Thank you. Thank you. So let me share again. So now we have our winners of the day. So please, guys, how can I say this sound? I don't know. I don't remember the thumb sound.
Drums roll. Drums roll. King, please.
Please.
Drums roll. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, my. I have done a spoiler. Sorry. Oh my goodness. So guys, can I show again? So our top table speakers, the best of the day will be Angelina. Congrats. You are a guest today, and you are our best table talks. Congrats. So now our evaluator, the best of the day. Please, guys, some noise. Who will be? Wow! Nom! Who? Wow! I promise you, I've done.
Close this window, start to share again.
Sorry, guys. A technical problem issue.
Aleta, I have more feedback for you now.
No, please. Oh, it's already done. Oh, you know. No, King, please. Oh, it's my lucky day today. Wow, guys. I don't know. Can I? Oh, probably I shared the wrong slides. Can I share again? Ale.
Yes.
Let me try again, guys. So
I think you need to stop your presentation and start again.
Again? So yeah. So please again. Some noise. The best evaluator of the day will be. Wow, gosh. Can I just talk?
Go ahead, yeah.
Yeah,
Just
sure.
Go ahead.
Let me announce without. The best evaluator of the day is André Saki. Congratulations. Oh, cool. Thank you, Ale. You, Alessandro, always save me. Thank you, Ale. André, congrats. I'm so proud of you. Yes.
Thank you.
So the prepared speech, the lovely prepared speech. Today was an amazing day. So let some noise again. The winner of the day. Go, Ale. Alaozi! About to empower woman. I don't remember the the title. I'm so proud of you. Just keep it going, Alaozi. Come on. And Ale, I forgot the next slides. So could you please move on to help me? Thank you, guys. Oh, thank you, guys. I've done. Thank you all to be with me, to be patient. Thank you. I'm so happy. And now I can breathe again. Thank you all. And now we have some announcement, no? Yes, someone else on. And now, well, we have a lot of guests speaking in English, so we have to keep it going in English, yes, to be nice and polite. So I will do. So on 28th, we have our workshop about creative presentation. Kleber Rocha is our member as well, and he can talk about it, so I recommend you all to come in because it will be so interesting. And the next announcement, Ale, please keep going. Thank you. Angelina, could you please talk about your Debate Masters Club? It's so interesting. It's it started, I don't know, I think last week. So it's a young club.
Yes, thank you very much, Toastmaster of the Day. With pleasure, I can share more information about this event. Yes, it's true. We are founding the new club, new Toastmaster club in Brazil. It's Debate Masters. It's totally new club. We had only one meeting, and the second meeting will take place on 26th of November, so in 2 weeks. And we will have the special event with masterclass on debating, the art of debating. So I warmly invite everybody to participate. I will share with you also here in chat box the link for our Facebook, and here on this on this screen, you can see also Zoom ID. So everybody who would like to take part in this event, just go and you can also contact me. And really, it will be a pleasure to have you there. Thank you.
Thank you, Angelina. Will you share your link on our chat from some minutes? So thank you so much. It's so interesting, Clube. Thank you so much to invite us. And what else? Then our next meeting will be next Saturday, and it will be in Portuguese. So you will be welcome to coming. Even Alex, for example, to learn more Portuguese. Who knows? So welcome and enjoy us. So now we can just talk our meeting.
Muito obrigado.
No, there is something really, really important, because our president, could you finish our meeting normally? Oh, but I think he's not here. His connection is done. Oh my goodness. So I will finish our meeting today. So thank you so much to, I think Laura told you the correct way to say it. So thank you to coming. I think it's that. Thank you to coming. Today I had a really nice time. I'm kind of nervous, but I have done. And I want you all, I hope I inspired you to do something that really change. How can I say? I don't know. It's a challenge. Challenge yourself. So thank you so much for your patience today. If someone wants to say something about your club now, Ashley, you come from Rio. If you want to say something, João, you come from Campinas #1. So if you want to say something about your club. Oh, Maria Clara from BH. I love you. I'm so happy that you come. Thank you. The stage is yours.
Thank you. Maybe I will say something because our timing here is already 12 a.m. And just I want to thank the person who invited me to this session. The session was very fabulous, very interesting. I like the people here. They are smiley and lovely people. Everything was perfect. I enjoy it. Even with the time here is very late, but I keep until staying here until the end of the meeting. I just want to thank you. And next time for English session, just invite me. I will attend for sure. And this is finished. And thank you.
I would like to thank Alitea for the invitation. I appreciate that. I come from Campinas, #1, which is the first Toastmaster Club of Campinas. I'd like to send the invitation for all of you. The next meeting will have 24th of November. And I appreciate the opportunity to be here. It was really nice. Alitea told me that would be her first time as Toastmaster, and she did an amazing job. I loved her energy and smile. I told her that just with that, she would do a great job. Thank you very much for the invitation.
I would like to also say something. I would like to firstly thank Ateya for inviting me to be evaluator for today. And I'm from Rio Toastmasters. We normally meet on Mondays at 7:30 in the night. And I don't have the link with me now, but you can find the Facebook page and send them a message. They answer really quickly and all. And I would love to see some of you guys at our meeting, everyone at our meeting one day. Thank you.
If I could also say a word, it's amazing. A Toastmasters meeting wherever you go, whether it's in Brasilia, Montreal, Mumbai, wherever you are, it's the same kind of people. People who are generous, people who want to share. And wherever you go in a Toastmasters meeting, whether it's Yasser or me or wherever you are in the world, Australia, New Zealand, we're like a family, and we really are like a family. What's the family connection? We want to communicate. We want to share a part of our heart with you, and we want to receive your heart inside. And that's really the fundamental feeling of world peace, the fundamental feeling of understanding and compassion. So that's what I got from this Toastmasters meeting, and that's what I get from all Toastmasters meetings. And I really want to give a big shout out to the Toastmaster of the day, who did such a fabulous job, who was so welcoming, so kind, so compassionate. Back to you.
Well,
Oh, my heart today. Gosh. Go, Alfonso.
yes,
Tell us.
I just want to thank you very much for inviting me. I received a message during the week, and I was surprised because I didn't know why me, how was the connection, but I'm really happy for this opportunity. As I told you, it's the very first time I'm in a club in English and in another country. So I liked it a lot, and I would like to be again in a meeting like this. Thank you very much.
I also would like to say a big thank you, yes, for having me here. Aletheia, you rocked today. You welcomed very warmly all people, and really I felt very warm welcomed here. And it's always a pleasure to visit other clubs and learn from you guys. I would like to visit you more frequently, and for sure I would like to also to do it when you will have your meeting in Portuguese. With pleasure, I visit you again. Thank you very much.
Hey guys, I'm Maria Clara. I'm from Brazil too, but in Belo Horizonte, a different city. And I would like to invite all of you to visit our club. It's a bilingual club, English and Portuguese. So sometimes we do in English, sometimes in Portuguese, sometimes they are together. So people do speech in English and Portuguese at the same day. So I'd like to invite everybody to come. And it was a pleasure to be here, to see so many different countries here, and I love it. It was awesome. Thank you.
Someone else want to say something? Peter, Rafael, you can.
Yes,
Oh,
thanks
Peter.
very much for the invitation. I was invited by Madam Toastmaster Rahane, and I joined a little bit late into the meeting. I was held back, but I wanted to join the meeting, and I wanted to experience and get a flavor, at least from your meeting. Enjoyable meeting, an international crowd, and that's what makes the difference. So if you're also interested, I would like to kindly extend an invitation to my club, my home club, which is in Greece, Athens, Greece, and that is Glyphada Toastmasters Club. I'll just put it here in the chat. You can just Google it to make things easy. And Glyphada Toastmasters in Athens, Greece, where you can find out what we do and how we do and why we do. So I would be happy to see you guys here in Glyphada Toastmasters Club. We have a little motto: we master the rules, then we break the rules. So if you want to know how to break the rules, but before breaking them, master them, you come to the black belt of Toastmasters, which is Glyphada Toastmasters. Back to you.
Wow, guys, it's a huge experience today. I'm so happy. I don't know, I don't know. I don't have any word in English to say. It's so amazing time together. Oh gosh. So we have some guests, Brazilian guests. So if you want to speak in Portuguese or just leave your mobile, we can talk after our meeting. And so guys, today we have done, and I'm so proud of our time together, and I feel like I don't know, full of love. Thank you so much. Thank you, Alauzi, because your speech today was so inspired. Luis is already gone. Thank you all. Thank you all.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Thank you. Bye. Bye, Maria Clara. Thank you. Bye. Someone, well, bye. Rafael, would you like... Você quer... Ah, já foi. Hi!
Eu apareci para te dar parabéns.
Ei! Frederico! Hi! Bye, Alex. Frederico, você quer falar alguma coisa? Quer tirar alguma dúvida? Que povo é esse que fica fazendo assim?
Fala inglês ou português? Tá
Oi?
escutando?
Eu tô. Pode falar.
Achei muito legal, foi a primeira vez. Foi a Rejane que me convidou. Não sei,
Legal.
Pelo Instagram.
Foi pelo Instagram. E como é que você deu um like lá, que a Regina é dessas? Se deixar um coração, já era. Ela vai atrás do coração.
Deve ter curtido alguma coisa.
Ai, que legal. Ai, vai, aqui que eu nem falei pra ela. Não, se você... Não sei. Bom, você pode continuar conversando com ela. Ou se você quiser tirar alguma dúvida agora. Ficou... Laura, peraí. Laura. Que é isso, minha filha? Eu fiquei chocada. Foi a primeira vez de gramática. Tipo, detonou. Agora eu vou querer sempre.
Pessoas,
agora?
por isso que eu não dei, tipo, nomes na hora de falar.
Não, mas relaxa com isso. Na verdade, o grande lance é esse. As pessoas aqui gostam disso. É o feedback que nos faz avançar. Pode ficar à vontade.
Porque eu tenho gente meio bruto.
É que a gente meio sabe, né? Eu sabia que os erros ali eram meus.
Se você quiser, eu tenho uma sessãozinha aqui chamada Aletheia. Eu posso te mandar.
Ixi, manda, porque deve ser uma loucura. Claro.
Eu tô anotando na mão. Aí, tipo, tá aqui o nomezinho da pessoa, o erro, qual que é a pronúncia. Só que no que eu mandei pra geral, eu mandei sem nome dos erros. Eu prefiro mandar só os
genial, so kind. Não, você pode mandar pau. Porque, na verdade, o legal mesmo é justamente o accounter. A Aletheia fez 20... Quando eu entrei a primeira vez no Toastmasters, eu fazia, assim, 25 As. Era um negócio, assim, muito surreal. Eu falei, gente, eu sou gaga! E não sei. Aí, com o tempo, eu fui assistindo no nosso canal e fui melhorando. Agora eu penso, eu prefiro deixar uma pausa, mas evito esse lá. E o gramático. Bom, eu sabia que ia ser eu não sei nem que coragem que eu tive de ser o Toastmaster do dia. Mas vamos que vamos.
Cara,
tô muito orgulhosa de você, viu,
Dava
Laura?
pra ver que você não tava respirando. Tinha isso.
Não, eu só respirei.
Mas você levou do mesmo jeito, do tipo, não tô respirando, mas vamos. Isso é bem legal, porque tem gente que não respira e trava.
Ô, Alessandro, como é que tá seu coração? Pra parar. Tá pra parar, assim, pá, morreu. Mas vamos, bora. Porque é justamente isso, é aqui o ambiente seguro. Se eu não fizer dar uma de louca aqui, eu vou fazer isso aonde? O meu trabalho? Passar vergonha lá? Não. Eu prefiro aqui que o pessoal, viu, no final as pessoas ficam comovidas. Então, assim, daqui umas 10 vezes vai estar melhor. É aqui o lugar pra gente treinar. Você arrasou. Muito orgulhosa de você, Laura. Pronta pro segundo discurso.
Ai, sim, eu te mandei requisição falando nisso pra fazer na
Pra
primeira
quando?
semana de
Que dia que você
dezembro.
quer?
Dia 5.
Tá. Meu presente de aniversário, hein?
Quando que é seu aniversário?
Dia 5! Ah, eu vou considerar assim, meu presente. Então tá, vou aceitar lá. Obrigada, viu, Laura? Frederico, você quer tirar alguma dúvida? Fica super à vontade.
Como é que faz para participar do clube?
Então, a Rê, ela passa um formulário, aí eu sou a vice-presidente de educação, então eu fico mais com a parte de depois que você entra. Depois que você entra, a gente vai conversar, eu vou arrumar um mentor para você com um pouco parecido. A gente tem um formulário que você preenche o que você quer da vida, sobre o seu plano de desenvolvimento pessoal, e aí baseado nisso eu vejo mais ou menos no clube quem tem mais ou menos seu perfil e quer ter uma troca bacana de mentoria. Aí começa todo o seu percurso. Tem um projeto, tem um pathways que a gente chama, que é uma trilha. Tem 11 trilhas, então vai ser um pouco dentro do seu perfil. Qual que ficou a sua, Laura? Esqueci.
Planejamento inovador.
Planejamento inovador, igual a da Laúze. A meu é de liderança dinâmica, por exemplo. Tem bastante coisa. Baseado muito no seu perfil. Você faz uma escolha lá tal, e vai seguindo. E faz parte do desenvolvimento exercer essas funções. Que na verdade eu acho que é ela que engaja mesmo. Porque eu vou para tudo quanto é clube. Eu tenho 2 horinhas do meu dia, à noite normalmente, eu vou para algum clube. Exercer alguma função. Porque vai te deixando mais seguro de se colocar, de falar e tal. Então, hoje eu já sei exercer todas as funções, mas eu comecei... A Laura já começou chutando a porta, pá, assim, de peito. Porque eu comecei como counter, como timer, eu sou mestre do timer.
Comecei como counter.
Ah, você fez a counter. Tá certo, detonou na counter, verdade. Verdade, a segunda função hoje já destruiu, parabéns. E aí, Frederico, tem muita coisa, é só a ponta do iceberg, a reunião.
Massa.
Porque você viu, você
Massa
pode...
Eu descobri o Toastmaster num livro que chama Ultra Learning. Ultra aprendizado. E o cara fala que, sei lá, botou um desafio de falar em público, alguma coisa assim, entrou no Toastmaster e seguiu um caminho lá, não sei qual pé foi, mas rápido, né? Assim, aprendeu rápido.
Aprendi rápido, porque eu entrei em maio, por exemplo. Eu entrei em maio e só online. Eu não fiz ainda, eu nunca fui presencial. A Rejane eu conheci porque a gente se encontrou doando sangue. Vocês acreditam numa coisa dessa? Que coisa mais bizarra. Como assim? Ela foi doar sangue no mesmo dia que eu, por isso que eu a conheço, porque eu não conheço ninguém pessoalmente. Então, eu não sei. Da onde que você é, Frederico?
Eu sou de Brasília mesmo.
Ah, então, fechou. Aí a gente pretende fazer híbrido, para permitir, por exemplo, você viu hoje que tinha a Ashley, que é do Rio. Na verdade, ela é de Moçambique, se eu não me engano. E aí ela mora no Brasil. Tem a Angelina é da Polônia. E também tá no Brasil, abriu um clube agora sobre debates, muito legal também. Porque toda hora a gente tá querendo desenvolver a nossa ideia, querendo convencer alguém da nossa ideia. Então esse clube de debates é muito legal. Eu ainda não tive coragem, é muita coragem, mas eu vou. E aí a gente tem a nossa trilha e a gente vai... Depende muito de cada um. A Laura é uma das pessoas que acabou de entrar e vai que vai. Tem outros que já tem outro ritmo. Aí é cada um no seu ritmo mesmo.
Não, em inglês, assim, eu fiz inglês na Temos, mas já tô enferrujado. Tem que...
O Kim é professor da Temos agora. Ele o que fez a avaliação geral. Ele é professor da Temos. E ele entrou no Toastmaster porque ele queria desenvolver alguma coisa de marketing digital, pessoal, assim. E é surreal quando você vê os primeiros vídeos dele e quando você vê agora. A própria participação dele, muito mais segura, assim, ele tá, assim, seguríssimo. Ninguém mais para. Fala, menino, o céu é o limite pra esse menino. Então, é muito legal acompanhar, assim, ver em tão pouco tempo, porque o Kim também entrou, ele entrou antes de mim no presencial, aí teve aquela parada, assim, com a pandemia, aí voltou com força total, acho que em abril. Não, já, acho que o pessoal nem parou, não sei direito a história deles, mas eu sei que é impressionante como eu vejo a evolução.
Né?
Oi?
Presencial é diferente. Você não chegou a fazer presencial, né?
Não, mas é na UNB. Você já foi, Laura? Não, né? Você também é só do online, né?
Eu entrei só depois. Eu já vi onde é, porque eu faço NB, né? Mas nunca participei em si.
Entendi. Você sabe onde é? Eu não tenho nem... sei nem errar.
É na altura da Temos da Asa Norte. Só que ali na UNB.
Ah, tá.
E aí é o mesmo horário. Sábado, 15 horas. Meu Deus, como é que eu vou ser no presencial? Eu não sei. Vamos começar tudo de novo, né? A jornada. Que aí é outro tipo de desenvolvimento. Todo mundo ali, pá.
Mas Anete, foi sua primeira vez como Toastmaster? Achei que você já...
Foi, bicho.
Já tinha
Tava
vários
assim,
anos de
falei, vou morrer.
Eu achei que você conduziu perfeitamente.
Ai, gente. Ai, deixa eu vou chorar. Porque, eu sofri a semana inteira. Falei, gente, quem que teve essa ideia? O Alessandro, que é o nosso presidente, ele é... Eu sou muito fã, é maravilhoso, é maravilhoso. Ele é o senhor das soluções. Nosso clube, nosso clube hoje, com muito orgulho, é o melhor do Brasil. É o Brasília. Então, a gente tem muitas metas, a gente realmente trabalha como se a gente estivesse numa empresa, tem a diretoria, tem o board, a gente tem reunião de board, a gente tem missão, tem visão, a gente tem infográfico, a gente tem tudo. Então, o slide, por exemplo, como é muita coisa, ele informatiza tudo, ele tem solução para tudo. O feedback, por exemplo, as pessoas já recebem no e-mail, que é uma coisa que só o Brasília está conseguindo fazer, porque é um pouco difícil. A apresentação faz em 5 minutos, porque é tudo formulário, já sai, é o senhor soluções, e ele é o senhor bota para motivar. E aí ele fez uma campanha comigo, tipo, onde tá a sua calói? Cadê minha calói? Cadê minha calói? Tudo que eu falava com ele. Que dia que você vai ser? Que dia que vai ser? Tem que ser em inglês, tem que ser em inglês. Aí eu topei o desafio e fiquei a semana inteira sofrendo. O que eu fui inventar? O que eu fui inventar?
Do sábado passado, mas eu tava de ressaca.
Sábado que vem é em português. Aí se você quiser ver também a experiência em português, também vai ser legal. Toastmaster novo também.
Então tá.
Ué, Frederico, aí você pode ir frequentando assim de boa. Ela te passou o link direto ou era o Simpla?
Pelo Simpla.
Você pode já pedir para ela passar para você o link direto. Que aí você não precisa, já fez a inscrição, é mais rápido. Aí você só entra mesmo, vai algumas vezes, vai sentindo. A Laura também, você foi algumas vezes, né, Laura? Vai sentindo. A gente tem outro clube também em Brasília, que é o Beat, que é também sou do clube lá. Não resisti, me associei a eles também. É muito maravilhoso o clube deles. É do sábado às 10 da manhã. É um clube de empreendedores. Então é diferentão, assim, é moderno, é outra pegada. Também, se quiser visitar, você pode falar com a Regina, ela também te passa o link, porque ela é sponsor do clube. Então ela tá com eles também. E aí você pode ver, eu me identifico mais com esse, me identifico mais com aquele. Embora isso não impeça transitar em todos. Estamos sem barreiras.
Entendi. Massa, legal.
Tá?
Obrigadão.
Então é isso, gente. Hoje é sábado, tem um ótimo final de semana. Aproveitem.
Só te perguntar uma coisinha antes de você ir.
Claro!
2, na verdade. Eu não anotei os meus as da semana passada. Tem como recuperar?
E sabe o que é? O Alê não colocou ainda no canal a nossa apresentação. Quem que foi o accounter? Eu não lembro. Mas dá para rever, só que eu vou fazer o seguinte, eu vou recuperar com ele o vídeo, aí eu te mando já no ponto do accounter, tá? Aí você olha. E o que mais? Mas você já melhorou, né? Você não fez nenhum hoje.
Menina, deixa eu te falar. Um dos motivos pelos quais, assim, ser virtual me fez entrar no Toastmasters, porque eu morria de preguiça de ter que sair de casa no sábado.
Tô te
Como eu
entendendo
passo, tipo, a semana inteira fora, tipo, saio 8 da manhã, chego muito tarde. Meio que eu só apareço em casa para dormir, eu gosto de ficar em casa no fim de semana. Aí entrei no virtual. Só que um dos motivos foi que eu sou presidente do mesmo projeto de voluntariado que a Pamela foi, que ela ajudou a criar, que ela já
Sim, o
falou,
3Z, não é? Ela fala muito desse 3Z. Ela é minha mentora, então tem vários exemplos sobre o 3Z.
Sim, e eu tava notando que eu tinha pouca habilidade em fazer reuniões, fazer com que as pessoas prestassem atenção e participassem. Por um dos motivos. Aí ontem eu tinha uma reunião mega longa, geralmente as reuniões são tipo meia hora, tudo certo. E ontem foi de 1h30, porque a gente tava acolhendo os novatos, e já deu pra ver a diferença. Foi assim, absurdo! Tipo,
cara, escreve isso lá no grupo. Escreve isso lá no grupo. Eu acho linda essas histórias. Chega meu zóio molha assim, ó. Ai, eu falo, meu Deus. Que lindo!
Mas só de, tipo, já algumas coisas de parar pra fazer pausa, que nem falam, e repescando o que as pessoas falam pra ir coisando.
A escutativa, né? A escutativa.
Isso é difícil.
E você no interior fica num orgulho, né?
Sim.
Tô
não,
foda,
no interior não. Aqui em casa você gritando, gente! A reunião foi boa!
Ai, gente, que incrível. Não, e você conseguir realmente engajar todo mundo em você, né? Todo mundo prestando atenção.
Sim.
E você tem um sorriso lindo. Eu acho que isso, ó, pá, já dá. Então,
falaram
sorriso...
isso na última reunião e eu fiquei assim, gente, eu rio. Tipo, a não ser que você seja muito chato, eu tô rindo.
Ah, que lindo. Sério, isso aí causa uma empatia muito grande. Já
Então,
dá conexão.
E você tem cachinhos. Isso me faz gostar de você automaticamente.
Oh, meu Deus! Isso rola uma identificação, né? Eu sei como é.
Oh, meus cachinhos agora estão acabados, porque eu fiquei puxando eles o dia inteiro. Mas.
Eu
também.
Porque tava também assim, pá! Aí eu vou lá e dou uma umedecida com o negócio. Gente, Laura, eu falo assim pro Alessandro, eu não tô aguentando. Eu fico tão orgulhosa.
É bom,
assim,
né?
Eu não sei mais, eu não tenho mais. Eu tô sem adjetivo. Porque eu sou muito fã mesmo do nosso clube. Assim, eu acho.
Gente muito empolgada. Acho que esse é o principal.
É, exatamente.
Porque você meio que dá um jeito, você gosta do ambiente.
É, você dá um jeito de participar. Não, eu vou te recuperar esse A. E qualquer outra coisa?
Né? Eu tenho esse problema, eu fico mudando de assunto, chama de digressão.
Eu também, Fia. Eu também.
Você gosta de ler Machado?
Já gostava, né? Quando eu era tava mais na escola, assim, até gostava. Agora eu fico lendo essas coisas assim, mais de PNL, de inteligência emocional, umas coisas mais profissionais.
Mas é bom ler ficção de vez em quando. Mas Machado é que faz isso. Pra eu parar de fazer isso e a gente conseguir terminar, era sobre o workshop de feedback hoje de manhã. Eu consegui anotar muita coisa, eu perdi muita coisa. Tem os slides em algum lugar? Porque eu sei que não ficou gravado.
Não, eu tô tão triste com isso. Quando acabou o workshop, o João que ministrou, ele me perguntou meu feedback. Aí eu adorei, não sei o que lá. Aí ele se colocou super à disposição de fazer aqui pra gente. Aí eu tô pensando seriamente em fazer um aqui só pra gente, assim. Aí fazendo num horário, eu não sei. Que horário que você acha que era legal, assim, por exemplo? Você que é mais jovem, assim.
Cara, eu sou vespertina, então pra mim tudo que é no vespertina é massa. Mas depende muito das pessoas.
Tipo, se fosse, sei lá, quinta-feira, 7 da noite, ia ser mais difícil. Eu queria pôr uma data e um horário que tivesse...
Tipo, à noite, durante a semana, porque eu tenho aula.
Ah, entendi. Podia ser um dia da nossa reunião, né?
Sim, eu tava pensando nisso. Inclusive, eu achei estranho quando você perguntou de horário.
É porque a gente não gosta muito de usar. A gente não gosta muito de usar nossos sábados.
Mas parte sábado não tem reunião, pode ser. Eu sei que nesse mês já tem workshop.
Tem o Kleber.
Mas é uma alternativa.
Em dezembro, né? Talvez em dezembro, que o pessoal já tá cansado, a gente podia fazer, tipo, todo sábado alguma coisa interessante. Fora o dia 5, tá no começo do mês, eu acho que ainda tá. Depois vai ter, tipo, 2 sábados antes de Natal, a gente podia pôr... Eu queria colocar um workshop de comunicação não violenta.
Por favor,
Eu conheci uma
eu li o
moça
livro,
muito
ninguém pra
massa.
conversar.
Hã?
Eu li o livro, eu não tenho ninguém para conversar.
Aí, sobre isso. E eu acho que a galera ia curtir comunicação não violenta e o
ainda mais nesse
feedback.
período.
Exatamente. Tá todo mundo procurando entender uma maneira de conversar assim, mais empática e que realmente chegue na outra pessoa. Não, vou pensar nisso, vou falar com a Lê. Adorei
Feriado
nosso
dia
papo,
19.
papo rápido. Eu vou ver esse negócio da counter. Vou ver.
Bom, ainda tá
Esqueci.
gravando e sendo publicado no YouTube, tem que cortar depois.
Ah, é. Putz, sempre acontece isso comigo. Sábado passado aconteceu a mesma coisa. A Pamela que me avisou. A gente aqui mó conversando sobre as coisas do board. E a Pamela, eu acho que vocês estão falando sobre coisas do board. E tá passando lá no YouTube. Eu falei, nossa.
Eu parei agora. Mas depois corta.
Não, depois eu lhe corto, de boa. Então foi ótimo, eu vou ver isso pra você. Nossa, fiquei orgulhosa de você. Se rolar, você passa seu relato lá.
Você falou que morria de vergonha e, tipo, você mandou muito bem hoje.
Menina, tipo, não sei, um divino, tô achando que é o divino. Mas o Alê me dá força demais, aí eu acho que isso me dá uma coragem surreal. Não sei de onde sai, vem dele. Obrigada, Laura. Foi linda a nossa tarde, foi linda. Obrigada por hoje. Depois me passa assim que eu fiquei super interessada no seu feedback.
Tá bom.
Fica bem, viu?
Beijo.
Se divirta também.